Many people living with diabetes believe that strict deprivation is the only way to survive. They spend years cutting out their favorite foods, enduring tasteless meals, yet they still face the devastating risks of blindness, heart disease, and nerve damage. It feels like a losing battle where eating right has become a psychological death sentence. But what if the struggle isn't about how much you eat, but how little you understand about your body's needs? Today, we are moving beyond the fear. Diabetes isn't the end of your relationship with food. It is the beginning of a smarter, more flavorful journey to health. To master your blood sugar, you must first understand that it is not just a battle against carbohydrates. While many focus solely on sugar, true stability comes from a balanced coordination between healthy fats, proteins, and complex carbs. Think of yourself not as a patient restricted by a list of don'ts, but as an energy manager who decides exactly how your body fuels itself. One of the biggest challenges for diabetics is knowing exactly how much to eat. To simplify this, experts recommend the hand rule. Your palm determines your portion of protein, such as fish or poultry. A clenched fist represents the ideal serving of complex carbohydrates like beans or whole grains. Two open hands joined together show the amount of non-starchy vegetables you should aim for. And your thumb serves as the guide for healthy fats. Using this method ensures you are not overeating, which is crucial because excessive portions can lead to sudden blood sugar spikes regardless of how healthy the food is. By shifting your mindset from restriction to management, you regain control over your health and your life. Understanding these fundamental proportions is the first step toward a diet that nourishes your body without sacrificing the joy of eating. Furthermore, choosing the right types of fats and proteins will enhance your insulin sensitivity and provide long-lasting energy throughout the day. Now, let's look at the specific superfoods that will make this new map to freedom a reality. One of the biggest myths in diabetes management is that you must eliminate all fats to stay healthy. This misconception often leads to a cycle of deprivation that backfires. In reality, unsaturated fats are not your enemy. They are essential bodyguards for your cardiovascular system. Take extra virgin olive oil, for example. It is rich in monounsaturated fats, which have been scientifically proven to lower bad LDL cholesterol and reduce inflammation. For a diabetic, inflammation is a hidden trigger that makes blood sugar harder to control. By incorporating olive oil into your daily meals, you aren't just adding flavor. You are providing your cells with a high-quality fuel that improves insulin sensitivity. Then there is the avocado. Many fear the avocado because it is calorie-dense, but research shows that eating just half an avocado with your meal can actually help you lose more weight over a 12-week period than those who avoid it. This is because the healthy fats and high fiber content keep you feeling full, preventing the urge to reach for refined carbohydrates later. But there is a deeper reason why these fats are so effective, and it's called the deprivation paradox. When you strictly forbid yourself from eating satisfying, rich foods, your brain enters a state of perceived starvation. This triggers the release of cortisol, the stress hormone. High cortisol levels tell your body to dump stored sugar into your bloodstream and hold on to belly fat. By allowing yourself to enjoy the creamy texture of an avocado or the richness of olive oil, you signal to your brain that you are safe and nourished. This psychological release lowers your stress levels, which in turn helps stabilize your blood sugar naturally. You aren't just feeding your body, you are calming your nervous system. So, stop viewing these gold fats as a guilty pleasure. They are, in fact, a vital part of your strategy to reclaim your health and your freedom. As we move forward, we must focus on the alliance of protection, a group of foods that work together to shield your most vulnerable organs, specifically your eyes and your heart. Many diabetics fear eggs because of their cholesterol content. However, recent studies show that eggs are an excellent source of protein that can actually help regulate blood sugar levels. The key lies in how they are prepared. To avoid unnecessary fats, choose poached or boiled eggs instead of frying them. Eggs are also rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, two powerful antioxidants that are essential for preventing eye diseases like cataracts and macular degeneration, which are common complications of diabetes. Next, we have nuts and seeds. These are nutrient-dense powerhouses that provide a perfect combination of fiber, protein, and healthy fats. Frequent consumption of walnuts, almonds, or chia seeds can significantly reduce the risk of developing heart disease. Because they are high in calories, it is important to limit your portion size to a small handful daily. This small addition to your diet helps control glucose levels and prevents the dangerous spikes that occur after a meal. Furthermore, we cannot overlook the importance of green leafy vegetables like spinach and kale. These vegetables act as a blood sugar broom. They are extremely low in digestible carbohydrates and calories, yet packed with vitamin C and magnesium. Magnesium plays a vital role in helping your cells use insulin more effectively. To get the maximum benefit from these allies, experts recommend a specific eating sequence. Always eat your greens first, followed by your protein, and save your carbohydrates for the last part of the meal. This simple layering technique creates a fiber buffer in your stomach, slowing down the absorption of sugar and effectively flattening your blood sugar curve. By choosing these foods, you aren't just eating, you are building a biological shield against the long-term complications of diabetes. Now we reach a crucial part of our journey, the peak of scientific refinement. For those who want to be truly informed, it is important to understand that the difference between healing and harm often lies in the smallest details. This is what we call the power of micro distinctions. Take cinnamon, for example. While many use it simply for flavor, it is a potent tool for improving insulin sensitivity. However, not all cinnamon is created equal. Most grocery stores sell cassia cinnamon, which is cheap but contains high levels of coumarin, a compound that can be toxic to the liver, especially for diabetics already managing multiple medications. To truly protect your health, you must choose Ceylon cinnamon. Often called true cinnamon, Ceylon provides all the blood sugar lowering benefits without the dangerous side effect. It is a small selection that determines your long-term survival. The same principle applies to one of the most misunderstood treats, dark chocolate. Most people assume that having diabetes means saying goodbye to chocolate forever. That is a myth. Dark chocolate is packed with flavonoids, which help reduce oxidative stress and improve heart health. But here is the aha moment. You must avoid the sugar trap. Most commercial bars are labeled dark, but are still loaded with sugar. To see real results, you must choose chocolate with at least 70% or even 85% cocoa content. At this level of cacao, the sugar content is minimal, and the bitter compounds actually help improve how your cells process glucose. Furthermore, studies suggest that a small piece of high-quality dark chocolate after a meal can curb cravings for more dangerous refined sweet. By making these precise choices, Ceylon over cassia, 85% cocoa over milk chocolate, you are no longer just eating. You are practicing the art of intelligent selection. These micro adjustments are the turning point between simply managing a condition and truly mastering your biological destiny. Turning your daily habits into a series of sophisticated, health-affirming rituals is what separates those who struggle from those who thrive. Even when you choose the right foods, the when and how are just as critical as the what. Many diabetics struggle with the dawn phenomenon, a sudden spike in blood sugar levels early in the morning. To prevent this, your final meal of the day should focus on slow-releasing carbohydrates. Brown rice is an excellent whole grain for this purpose because it retains its fiber and essential minerals, unlike white rice, which is stripped of its nutrients. When you combine brown rice with beans or lentils, you create a powerful, slow burn effect. Beans and lentils have an incredibly low glycemic index. They release energy into your bloodstream much slower than most other foods, helping you maintain stable levels throughout the night and preventing that dangerous morning spike. Furthermore, the soluble fiber in legumes increases feelings of fullness, which prevents late-night overeating, one of the primary causes of weight gain in type 2 diabetics. However, many of you have mentioned managing other conditions, such as high blood pressure or kidney concerns. If you have underlying issues like Soothon or hypertension, you must be cautious with salt and animal proteins. This is where plant-based proteins like lentils become your greatest ally. They provide the strength your muscles need without putting excessive strain on your kidneys. Experts recommend choosing dry beans over canned versions to avoid hidden sodium that can worsen blood pressure. By mastering this combination strategy, pairing slow carbs with plant proteins and timing them correctly, you resolve the conflict between managing your diabetes and protecting your overall health. You are no longer just guessing. You are eating with a clear, strategic purpose that respects every part of your body. These timing and combination adjustments are the final pieces of your map to long-term freedom and vitality. Ultimately, your health is not a matter of chance, it is a matter of choice. By choosing these 10 superfoods, you are taking back the power from a chronic disorder and placing it firmly back into your own hands and onto your plate. Diabetes does not have to be a lonely struggle of restriction and fear. It can be a journey of discovery, where you learn to listen to your body and nourish it with the respect it deserves. Remember, knowledge is the most effective medicine we have. If you found this gold menu helpful, please share it with your loved ones. Many are still trapped in the cycle of misinformation and deprivation, and your one share could be the turning point that helps them avoid life-altering complications. You are not alone in this fight. We are here to provide the science-backed insights you need to live a vibrant, unrestricted life. If you want to continue mastering your health and staying informed on the latest nutritional breakthroughs, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Together, we can turn the tide against diabetes. Thank you for watching, and here is to your health, your freedom, and your future.